Hey guys, in this video, K and Agile, I'm going to tell you how I went from mechanical engineer to product manager. This is going to be the short version of the story. I'm sure down the road I'll do a longer version. But yes, I did start my career as a mechanical engineer, which set me up nicely for a tech career in product management. So when I tell people that I used to be a mechanical engineer not too long ago, they look at me like I'm crazy and wonder how the hell did I land a job as a product manager. They make it seem like it's something totally different from what I was doing, but that's not really the case. Mechanical engineering, why I'm a strong advocate for any kind of engineering, but especially mechanical engineering, is it teaches you at an early age how to solve problems. Basically, you're a problem solver. You have to think critically, and you have to have some STEM skills, base understanding of programming, math, physics, thermodynamics, and you're taking all these formulas and concepts and solving real world problems. So that's a good start to really any career in tech. So how did I start my career? Well, I started as a traditional mechanical engineer working for smaller companies down in South Florida, manufacturing companies in different industries, consumer products. One was like an outdoor furniture company actually. So very heavy on manufacturing. I did a lot of CAD, computer aided design work, CAD drawings, making drawings for machine shop, doing stress analysis, simulations, things like that. And that's where I started my career, essentially. I worked as a mechanical engineer for several years, and I got that agile experience of working in a fast-paced environment with these smaller companies as a mechanical engineer, which down the road would help me as a product manager working in an agile environment in tech. So after a few years of working for smaller companies, I took another job at a larger company, actually with a defense contractor. And it was there that I started getting those project management skills. I was managing a couple designers, so I was getting that leadership experience, and I was really taking on a role of interfacing with technical stakeholders for the U.S. Army, actually, on bigger winning contracts projects for tanks, especially. So leading design revisions and projects involving design improvements and talking with these stakeholders, presenting results, really gave me that project management experience. And there I also took a lot of courses that the company offered on project management fundamentals. And I was constantly asking my supervisor if I could get more involved in project management, even though I was an engineer. So that's kind of how I got that exposure. After a while, they would let me start tracking, help track costs, labor costs, material costs, quarterly budgets for projects, and kind of helping with project scheduling as well. Waterfall style in Microsoft Project, Gantt charts and things like that. So it was a really good experience, definitely. Also managing procurement schedules as well. So there I gained a lot of project management experience. And this is the key part of my career. It was there that I got an idea for basically a software product that would basically help an internal process at my company become more efficient, and that I could also apply to see if other companies would want to buy it. So it was the software idea, basically a fastener database that I, on my own, bootstrapped, hired some designers, and put together a working prototype of this database that could essentially save a lot of labor hours at the company of using these special fastener specifications. The military has very strict codes around which kind of fasteners you can use. So this database, I put together this product as a prototype, paid for it myself, led a team to get it to a certain level where I could present it to my company at the time. And we actually started an initiative internally that basically revolved around my idea, which was pretty cool. I actually I introduced it, and it became a company-wide initiative, although on the smaller side, and it was taking more time than I would like to actually develop. There's a lot of gatekeeping in the defense industry, so but at least I got that experience of building a software product, which and managing it, which is essentially in product management you're doing is thinking of new features to build and improve a software product that people are going to use. It was this critical point in my career that I was actually doing some of the very exact roles of a product manager, of getting user feedback. I was the user in that case, and my coworkers, gathering that feedback to make requirements, and then taking those requirements and building it into software features as a product. So that was a turning point. So this software idea that I initially had, it didn't work out as planned, let's say. It was a good idea, but it was going to cost too much money to actually see it all the way through. And there was the company was too bureaucratic to really take ownership and really invest in this idea. So I started looking elsewhere on how I could apply my skills, because I really liked doing that sort of thing in software and as a product. So I started to just look at jobs online, actually, a website called Angel List. They have tech jobs, product management jobs for a lot of smaller companies, startups. So I put a little resume together, and I think the really key things that helped me were my entrepreneurial experience with this software project that I led, and my background of project management and being an engineer. Really, I think being a problem solver really made my resume stand out. And I just started shotgun applying to different places, getting my resume out there. And I was getting a lot of interviews, but for some reason, it was the longest time I just could not get an offer. And I was really I felt defeated. This was the end of last year. And but I had hope, because I was still getting a lot of interviews off Angel List. In another video, I can show you what my resume looks like, the one that I got the job for. And I got another interview one week. The first interview, it went well, but I thought nothing of it. And then they called me back for a series of other interviews with the founders, the president, the CEO. They really liked my experience. I really emphasized my entrepreneurial experience and the fact that I will do whatever it takes to succeed in this product management role. I made it clear that I was going to put in the time and effort to contribute, and they really liked, I think, my entrepreneurial experience from the company before. The project that didn't work out really made it stand out in the end. And to my surprise, I got the offer as a product manager in this company. So that was my journey. It was a long one, from mechanical engineering to product management. And like I said, you just gotta find the right strategy to contact these companies. Gotta have don't be afraid to go the non-traditional route. I didn't have formal product management experience way back in school, but I knew that I had problem solving experience and just real world experience on working on my own projects to build up my portfolio. I think that was key. So it was a journey. It took some time, took some effort, but it can be done. There's many paths into product management, both technical, non-technical, and I think it's only gonna continue to grow. So I hope I gave you some insight in this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment below on your story, if you have one, in your tech career and how you got to where you're at right now. And we'll see you next time.